This is Robin from Back Pain Secrets, and today we're going to talk about sciatica pain problem solution, okay? Sciatica pain problem solution 101. So, if you're suffering from sciatica, meaning if you have pain in your back, body, extending your leg down to your foot, you could have a herniated disc, a slip disc, a bulging disc, okay, spinal stenosis, arthritis in your back, and you have this compression on your nerve root, and you have pain that radiates down to your leg, down to your foot, okay? That's what we're talking about. I worked as a physiotherapist for over 25 years now. I injured my back playing ice hockey growing up. And for 3 years, I was suffering from this freaking sciatica pain, radiation down my leg. And it took me 3 years to clear that shit up. And for the past over 20 years now, I've helped other sciatica sufferers all around the world as a physiotherapist to reduce the pain. And I see this common thing. First, I experienced it myself trying to fix my sciatica. You know, I was trying all these different things and nothing was helping me. And I came up with a plan to reduce that pain. And this is the plan where I help people to come up with their own problem solution pain, depending on what kind of condition they have, for the past 25 years now. So first off, you know, you need to determine why you are suffering from sciatica, okay? A lot of people are walking around there, and if you're just suffering for a week or two, you're gonna like go for a massage, take a few pills, go and get your back cracked, okay? And that's fine. If it clears up, fine. But if you're suffering for over 3 months or even years with sciatica pain, you know that you need to do something different. And this clip is about how to help you to come up with that plan. So first off, you need to determine why you have this sciatica pain. Do you have a herniated disc, a slip disc, a bulging disc, spinal stenosis, you know? You need to go and get an MRI. This is the thing when they shove you into the oven and they get an x-ray of your discs and nerves and everything, okay? It's quite expensive, and your doctor's gonna give you shit not to get it because it takes on their budget. If you have private insurance, you might need to like, you can get it easier, or if you pay for it yourself, you know. But I understand this is a big hurdle for many people because it's expensive, and many people don't even have enough money to get this done. But if you have been struggling with sciatica for many years and no one's really able to tell you why you're suffering, that's like step number one, to get like to the root cause of your sciatica pain, so you understand what you're dealing with here. Because there's many things that you should do different if you have a herniated disc, for example, or if you have spinal stenosis, you know. So you need to understand when you have sciatica, there's not this like one exercise or one crack or one medication that will solve everything. You need to get to the root cause of it so you understand why you are suffering from this, okay? That's step number one. Step number two, doing the right exercises, okay? There's many different exercises there, and people usually when they have pain in their back or down their legs, sciatica, they Google like back pain exercises, sciatica exercises, pain exercises, okay? And if you don't know the root cause of those pains, it can be challenging to find the right stuff, okay? Because if you're not medical trained and know your stuff around sciatica, chances are that you're going to try all kinds of different stuff that will irritate your sciatica symptoms and even make them worse, okay? And so that's why I come back to you know, you need to understand the root cause of the sciatica pain. So right now, today, I'm going to tell you what you should do if you're suffering from sciatica pain. And even if you have a slip disc, bulging disc, herniated disc pain, whatever pain you have, this exercise you can do, and you should do it on a consistent basis every day. The goal should be that you should be walking 30 minutes, just like I'm doing now, first thing in the morning, every day, 7 days a week. And if you're not able to walk 30 minutes, you should walk 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then you increase that up until you reach 30 minutes. This is so important, and it's something that people don't do, even though they know it gives results, okay? But if you're suffering enough, if you have pain, and if you're not, if you're desperate enough, this is something that you're going to start to do, okay? And once you start doing this, okay, for a couple of weeks, you will feel that the radiation in your leg will simply like reduce. I'm not saying that it's going to everything is gonna like be fine. You're gonna like see rainbows, and you're gonna fall in love again, and your money situation is gonna be good, and you're not gonna have any pain in your life. It's not gonna be like that. But definitely, if you're walking every day for 30 minutes, like I'm doing now, no power walking, don't go up the hills, down the hills, just go out, stroll, okay? Listen to some music, soft music, more or less like a meditation. Number three, problem solving for sciatica pain. If you have an office job, my friends, meaning that you're hunched over your freaking computer 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, or even more, you know, and then you get home and you're doing some extra stuff for work at your dinner table, hunched over, and then you get to the couch and you're basically sitting like a banana all day, okay? That freaking posture that you have on a daily basis is compressing your nerve roots, it's getting you inactive, and it's destroying your back, okay? So you need to get a standing desk. And there's many standing desks out there on the market. You can go to Amazon and get a cheap one. You can even get like something that you can put on your current desk. It's a cheaper one, okay? And you shouldn't be standing 8 hours a day. No, you should be standing like 30 minutes first thing in the morning when you get in, when you're checking your shit emails, you know, you can drink your coffee and you can do that for 30 minutes. Then after lunch, okay, you've been to lunch, you come back, you stand up for 30 minutes there as well. And then in the afternoon for 30 minutes. Start off small, please. You should be standing in shoes. You can't be standing barefooted or in high heels or anything like that, because that's also going to irritate your discs and nerves and increase your sciatica pain. So we've gone through 3 things, okay? I'm going to repeat them now, okay? First off, you need to get to the root cause of your sciatica pain, so you understand why you are suffering from this freaking thing, okay? Number 2, you need to be walking 30 minutes first thing in the morning. Never ever miss it. Number 3, you need to be standing up at work, okay? Number 4, okay? What else should you do? Well, there is a connection here, guys and gals, between stress, anger, anxiety, depression, and pain, sciatica pain. Meaning, if you have, like, if you're in a bad mood all the time, and you're angry, and you're sad, and you're always like depressed, and you're have a high anxiety level in your body, that shit is gonna just go to your back, okay, and increase the sciatica pain, meaning you will have more radiation pain down your leg, okay? So you need to deal with it. And this is hard, okay? This is hard because many people don't know why they have these feelings. But I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks here, okay, to think about. First off, go through your job situation. Do you have a boss from hell that's constantly shouting and screaming at you and like giving you all kinds of stuff that you should do that you know it's just too much? You're not able to handle that, okay? Do you need to like have a chat with him or her, or do you need to like leave that job, okay? Second thing, you know, that's causing a lot of problems is that the relationship you're in at home, you know, with your spouse, your loved one, your significant other, your kids, family members. You need to sort this out, okay? Have a chat with them, work on it. It's not going to happen during like a day or two, but you need to do it on a consistent basis, because if you're spending all your like free time, you go from work and you come home and you're tired and you're always fighting there, and there's always like unsolved issues, okay? It's going to cause extra stress, irritation in your life. You're not going to sleep. You're going to have more pills. You're going to have more radiation pain. It's just going to destroy any ability for your sciatica nerve and back to heal, okay? So that's that. Then we come to this other exercises, okay? Because a lot of people that come into me, patients with sciatica, they come in from like 15, 16 years old up to the 90s, okay? And all of us, you know, have had, when we were growing up, we might have been into sports. You do like martial arts, or you did yoga, powerlifting, all of this stuff, okay? You need to understand, based on when we know the root cause of your sciatica pain, that you can't be going that hardcore anymore towards the training, okay? You can't go in, if you have a herniated disc, for example, or slip disc, and you have a horrible feeling of sciatica, meaning you have the pain down your leg, okay? You can't go in and powerlifting in the gym, doing heavy squats, deadlifts, okay? You can't be doing extreme martial arts, kicking, flying around the air, you know? If you do yoga, no, you're not going to be able to do twist and turning exercises and be twisting your back in extreme positions, because that's going to mess up your sciatica nerve, okay? It's going to put more stress on it, okay? So you need also have to have like a realistic expectations, you know? Like when you past 40, you're not old, okay? You got to be able to do all kinds of things, but you need to be like, understand that you're not in your 20s anymore, okay? And people nowadays, you know, even though the world, you know, is in gloom, in a gloomy place there with economy and everything is like, just seems like everything's going with crap, okay? But really, you know, we have it really good, even though like all this stuff that's going on, many people around the world have an awesome time. If you go back like 200-300 years, you know, we still like, most of these people in their 60s and 70s that come into me, you know, they're living active lives, you know, they're moving around, they're traveling, they're like climbing mountains and doing all this stuff. So we're even though like the world seems like it's falling down when you listen to the news, there's quite a lot of people out there very active, feeling very well, and they're doing more and more stuff. And they think more or less that like they're in their 30s, 40s when they're really in their 60s and 70s. And that's awesome. You should be active. You should be out there. You should be doing stuff. But you need to like understand that everyone is getting older, and we need to do like we need to understand that we can't do all the stuff, maybe the exercises that we did when we were in our 20s. Okay, got off to a bit of a rant there, but that is something that I always have a big discussion with people in the office with, and hopefully you've heard it now as well. So you're going to take it easy, be loving with your body and your back and your sciatica nerve, and think about these tips and tricks. Guys and gals, if you enjoy this episode and you were helped with it, please send it to a buddy or a co-worker, you know, take a screenshot and post it on your social there, you know, maybe it can help someone else out there in the world. Take care, and I'll be back tomorrow. And guys and gals, remember, just one step away from reducing or even fixing your sciatica pain. Bye-bye.